All right, here we go. 875 South St. Louis with another quick video. This one's on a Sirio SY 27.4 4-element beam. This is my little outside test center. There's the SWR meter. I'm using just a little uniden radio with a pyramid power supply. LMR 400 coax. There's the Sirio, made in Italy. All right, what Sirio did, which I like, they come with screws. You just screw it in. I put some clear shrink wrap on that, makes it look good. I put some black shrink wrap on these, you'll see. This is the little hub. As you can see, set screws. It's kind of nice assembly. There's the gamma match. I got it set just about as good as I can. I'm going to come down this element, come back up here a little bit. It's a good antenna. I don't like it as much as I do my Mako that I modified. You can see in the last video. The SWRs on this thing, I just can't get them where I want them, but I think it'd be okay. One thing I do not like is this right here. This one goes into this one. Water. This assembly is good. I like the feed point. I like how Sirio did that. That's good quality. I like this gamma match. The gamma match is tight. This is really good. You got a set screw right here and a set screw right there. It makes tuning it really easy. It's just kind of like a trombone, you know, just kind of slides down. Okay, now these hubs, again, they're pre-made by Sirio. They come this way. So all you gotta do is just slide your elements in. And they're already pre-measured. All you gotta do is screw them together. Again, I put the shrink wrap on there just to keep the screws from backing out. So let's get right to it. Let's show you some SWRs. That's what we've all been waiting for. Now, here we go. Well, we're on channel 40 down here. And we're gonna hit the old calibrate. And booyah, it's calibrated. Swing it down. There. That's what I got on channel 40. Now, let's go down here to 1. Click calibrate. Good. Drop her down. Look at that. That's sweet. I'm okay with that. Now let's jump up here on 20. Go calibrate. That looks perfect right there. Drop her down. Okay. There it is on channel 20. 1.1, 1.2, right around that ballpark. Again, shoot up here to 40. Take the calibrate. Calibrate's dead on. 1.3 and a half, right around there. Now again, this is 5 feet off the ground. I understand there's going to be some differences when I get it up, if I get it up, I'm saying. There's calibrate on channel 1. And there it is. All right, that's what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Mako up. But this Sirio does have potential. It's a good build quality. It's not as big as the Mako. This comes in like 12 feet, so I can't remember exactly how long the boom is. I've got the paperwork on it somewhere around here, but anyway, it's a smaller antenna, so it's going to take less wind. Let me put it over there. Okay, so anyway, here we go. So I don't know, is it worth it? I've heard people say this is a bomb antenna, it kicks ass, and it probably does. I'm not against putting it up, but I've got quite a bit into my Mako, so I'm going to put that up. But this is a good backup reserve. I still think the SWRs on this antenna are acceptable. I did get them lower than I was initially telling you about in my last video. There's my cat. I don't know what she's doing. It looks like she's catching a mouse or doing something crazy. Anyway, so it's a good antenna. They sell a lot of these over in the UK, in Europe. I've gone to Sirio's website and looked at their factory, and state of the art. I mean, they know what they're doing. They're making good antennas. Is it as good as the American-made Mako? The jury is still out. I haven't had either one of them in the air just yet, so I can't really comment on that. But if you can see the way these elements are kind of, you know, hanging down, if I can kind of, see how the droopy they are right there? Now this is the only thing holding in. So you got from here to essentially here. That's what's holding each element in. So there's a lot of pressure on that aluminum right there, as you can see. And if you kind of look down the boom, they do kind of sag a bit. I mean, I guess that's just the way it is. But even some of your big ham radio beams and some, you know, 80 meter beams, 40 meter beams, and you know, they all sag, so I guess that's okay. I wouldn't really worry about that. But I do like the clamp that came with this. I think this is an ingenious idea. And you can see how that's cut out right there. Got those teeth right there, so it digs into the pipe. That works. I like how they put two clamps right here. You know, kind of going around the tower, you can see that. That's a neat feature. And again, I got to come back to this. This is really good. This feed point right here, the way Sirio did this, I like it. It's very tight, it's very clean. It's easy to put some shrink wrap over that, make that real nice and tight and waterproof. This is good. I like this assembly here. This to me is a better setup than the Mako. That's a lot better quality. I like this. This is really, really good. So if you guys are looking at a nice little 4-element, this is small. Excuse me, it's a smaller form factor than the Mako, so space is a consideration. And you don't live in a really high wind area, I don't really think I would recommend this in South Florida. I really wouldn't. But up here in St. Louis, we don't get, you know, serious winds like that, so this would probably be good. And I think I will give it a try. I'm gonna again put the antennas up there. In the last video I told you where they're gonna go. I might just take a tripod and put it there on the roof just to test it up there to see kind of what it does. But there's a couple other videos on this Sirio on YouTube, and these guys, they like them. Yeah, it's a good antenna. I would recommend it, but because again, it's just the form factor, the price. I think I gave like $160 for it, 150, 160, something like that. So the price is not going to kill you. And again, it's easy to install. I mean, a 2-year-old can do it, and that's what's great about it. But I have basically done everything I can on that SWR to get the SWR down on that gamma match, and I'm not going to mess with it no more. So it is what it is, and we're going to keep it at that. This will be a good backup antenna for me, and I might mess around someday and put it back up on the roof just to see what's going on. So, all right, well, that's about it for now. So 7.3s out there to everybody, and hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe learned a little something about it. Again, final thoughts. I do like it. I think it's a good antenna. It's got some potential. But I'm gonna go with the Mako first and see how that does, and we'll go from there. So, all right, 7.3s, 875 St. Louis. I'm out.